this is going to be a celebrity psychic reading. So I'm probably late with all of this. I'm probably not even, I'm sure like a lot of people have already done this. But just for shits and giggles, I want to do this for fun. Yeah, I want to do this for fun and see just what we get with this whole situation with singer Beyonce. Allegedly, um, she was at I guess, a after party, a Jay-Z after party or something like that. And she had got into it, according to comedian Tiffany Haddish, I believe, some interview that she had. She already had kind of like talked about this incident a little bit before. How I guess she was at a party. Jay-Z was talking to another female. The female kind of got put in her place by Beyonce, but the rest of the story came out, I guess, yesterday that an actress, the woman, whoever was that was flirting with Jay-Z, had bit Beyonce on the cheek or something like that, on the face, which is fucking crazy. That's some trifling shit. But yeah, so I just wanted to do this just for shits and giggles and see, because everybody's like pointing the finger at Sanaa Lathan, I guess, because she was like one of the people that were there. But I mean, it could have been a lot of actresses. They're like, who knows? But so she's caught in all of this. So I just want to see what's up, Divine Spirit. I want to tap in and tune into this and see what we get, Divine Spirit. What is it that you see with this, Divine Spirit? I don't know if the truth will ever come out, but let's see what we get. I want the truth. I want to see what we get. I definitely want to confirm whether or not Sanaa Lathan was it, even though I believe she said she wasn't. I think she tweeted something like, if I would have bit Beyonce, it would have been a love bite or something like that. But let's see, because they said whoever the alleged female was that bit Beyonce, she was on drugs. So, I mean, if you're on drugs, maybe you don't remember. I don't know. But let's see. Let's just start off and say, was it Sanaa Lathan, Divine Spirit? I want to know, was this alleged female that bit Beyonce in the face at this party, was it Sanaa Lathan? Actress Sanaa Lathan. Thank you. Okay, I'll tell you what I see. Let's see. These cards want to come out. I'm going to say, yeah. Why? Ace of Swords, which is truth, divine truth. Judgment, divine truth. Blowing the whistle. Sun card. It's revealed. It's out in the open. Definitely Jay-Z's energy. Knight of Wands or King of Wands. Knight of Wands. Fire sign energy. My yes cards are my major arcana cards. My court cards are actually my no cards. But for the sake of this reading, as you can see, the majors outweigh the court cards. The minors lead towards whatever the majority is. So it's in favor of a yes. If it's Sanaa Lathan, why is she covering it up? That's what I want to know. So that's what we're going to look at. I feel like it's a yeah. Like, yeah, you did. You bit her. Okay, so what was up? What's going on, Divine Spirit? Like, what's the energy surrounding this? What's the energy surrounding this? Okay. So, I feel like this represents Beyonce. This might have been at a time where their relationship was going through some sort of transition. Might have been a difficult one where Beyonce was like at a place of, yeah, where she was in a position where she wanted to attack somebody. I feel like, I guess it's no secret. She put an album out. I don't know if it's all for PR publicity, but it's no secret that that Jay-Z has had affairs or cheated on Beyonce, allegedly. So if that's the case, there's something that the relationship was going through some sort of transition, their family life. It could even been around the time of like um, after she had her babies or before, sometime around it. Because there's two rabbits here. There's a man and a woman and a small child, which makes me think this is her family. But the two rabbits, I feel like, represents her twins for some reason. So it could have been postpartum depression or something. That happens after you have babies. You're kind of like in a mood where you want to snap and you're depressed. You're in your feelings a lot. I feel like it's also at a time where she's kind of trying to tame her relationship, tame her man. Um, I get something like it was an innocent conversation, or was like just frivolous talk, not much thought into it. With the Queen of Cups, um, someone's a water sign. I don't know if Sanaya Lathan is a water sign. I want to look because I'm not sure. Um, or it could just represent a lot of heavy emotions involved and some instability. Maybe like I guess she just snapped. Like this Beyonce just snapped. And it's something to do with her relationship and the transition where it's at. So what else? Clarify this, Divine Spirit. Okay. So definitely I'm getting like something about arguments, like maybe they're prone to arguing or around this time, like her and Jay-Z might have been prone to arguing with each other, having fights, conflicts here and there with one another. There were some things exchanged. I don't know if it was something that was said that triggered her to go off or go in. So where does Sanaya play with all of this? Let's see. I want to know, where does Sanaya play with all of this as far as where she's coming from with the situation then and as opposed to now? With the situation at this Jay-Z party, this alleged situation. Okay. These two cards wanted to come out. Definitely, I feel like this represents Sanaya Lathan for sure. The star card would represent like a movie star. Definitely represented her. She is a very imbalanced person. She could even be lost. I'm seeing something about pill popping, drinking out of depression, or just like drinking her sorrows away, dealing with a lot of energy. I'm getting something about married men, and I don't know for sure. This is just alleged, but I have heard some things about Sanaya Lathan and married men. One of them is a famous, popular movie star that she's dealt with. I've heard of that before. So it could be something in relation to having a thing for married men, or was dealing with a man at the time. Maybe someone famous, because it was right next to the star card. She could have been dealing with another famous man. Something about that isn't going well or wasn't going well at the time. I'm trying to figure out what her sign is. Something not going well with that, being disappointed, just not going her way. Imbalanced person. She wasn't in her right space at all. Like, I'm just getting heavy emotions with all of this. Being upset, being emotional, possibly being depressed, not in a good space. Like I said, drinking, maybe some pill popping. Okay, September 19th. What is September 19th? I think that's a Virgo, I want to say. I believe that's a Virgo. Her and Beyonce are Virgos, apparently. But yeah, I just get something like just not being right. I definitely feel like she was on some shit. Either she was rolling on something, like snorting something. It could even be the Nine of Wands, could also be like blunts, smoking weed. if this is in fact Sanaya, because the card said it was her, why is she denying it, Divine Spirit? I mean, the truth is out. The judgment keeps coming out. Why is she denying it, Divine Spirit? Why is she denying biting Beyonce? Like, what's the real reason behind that? Why? Okay, Temperance. You can't do anything with this, obviously. Why? Okay. Definitely feel like she's not stable at all. I kind of want to say that, like, she doesn't remember. I feel like she doesn't remember. It's not funny. I don't feel like she even remembers. Her judgment was off. I'm just saying, like, she was taking everything. Like, could be pills, weed, drinking. Her mind was not right. You don't want to see this combination for somebody. Like, that's someone who's, like, either mentally insane, off in the head, schizophrenic, or bipolar, or someone who's just a liar or just hiding something. It could be those factors too. It could be to hide the fact that she was intoxicated or on some she was given something, or she was taking something that messed with her mental at the time. Drinking, it's just like a mess. Like, I'm just saying, like, she's a mess. Like, literally. Like, I hate to say it like that, but it seemed like she was just kind of not in her right mind. Not at all. Not in her right mind. She can tend to be kind of childish, maybe aloof, not, doesn't make the right decisions always. I don't really get that she was trying to get at Jay-Z. That's not what I'm getting, though. For her biting Beyonce, totally some druggy stuff. Like, I don't know. Oh, I feel so bad for saying that. Like, why did she bite Beyonce? She's not right, you guys. Like, her mind, she's off. Well, obviously, with the Five of Wands, it could be competitive nature, but I'm just getting, like, obviously, if you feel like somebody's coming at you, which I feel like Beyonce obviously did, it's going to spark something. She's obviously depressed, or she was depressed at the time that this was going on. Both of them might have been dealing with some depression. Like I said, postpartum depression could have played a role in Beyonce's situation. She's just not stable at the time. At least her mind was not in the right space. She got the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Lovers with the High Priestess. It could have something to do with the relationship that she was dealing with at the time. Something, she was on one. She was tripping. It was like she just busted out of, like, it seems like a monster. Like, she was out of her character. I'm just getting, like, it's crazy. Does she know, or she's denying it out of saving face? Does Sanaya Lathan remember or recall this night, or is she doing it to save face? I ask Divine Spirit, I ask for truth and guidance. Was Sanaya Lathan unaware of what she did, or is she denying it out of trying to save her image? I'm getting she knew. Or she didn't, I'm sorry. She didn't know. She wasn't aware of what she did. Like I said, she's heavily intoxicated. The Two of Pentacles right now was looking like imbalance off of something. Like that you're popping pills, you're taking something, drinking, over drinking, out of depression. This is her again, the Star. Depression, the Hermit card. She's a Virgo. Strength card. She felt attacked. I feel like this represents Beyonce. Even though Beyonce's a Virgo too, and this represents Leo, I feel like this is Beyonce's energy. I'm just seeing her as this lion energy, kind of like hella defensive. Therefore, she reacted in that way. I feel like she doesn't remember. She doesn't recall. Um, how is this all going to play out? I just want to know, will the truth ever really come out from, any of the horse's mouth? Will the truth ever come out? Ever? So I just want to see, like, what's the aftermath of all of this, Divine Spirit? What do you see coming out of this? What do you see coming out of this, Divine Spirit, that the public can see? How do you see this playing out? It's never going to come out, I feel. At least not anytime soon. It's kind of like speculation or just between those who know. It's not going to be validated. It's kind of like we're always going to be second guessing, kind of wanting to know. I don't feel like we're ever going to get the inside scoop with this. Like, for real, like, know the truth of it. Because I feel like, it's kind of like it's not good for either party to say, I was going through something, like, okay, I'm depressed, I was mad about my marriage, I don't trust my husband, or something along those lines, or I'm going through something, I'm on drugs, I'm drinking, I'm partying, I'm depressed about this situation, this relationship. Um, that I feel like it's not meant to come out, for whatever reason. Feelings were definitely hurt, and some, triggering. It was kind of like just triggering. I'm not getting anything personal. It's like, move past this. I feel like everybody wants to kind of just decide to move past this. Like, let's all just get out of this energy. Let's get over it. Let's get past it. Um, the whole, like, whistleblower, the comedian chick, like, I feel like she needs to, like, shut her damn mouth a little bit. But um yeah, where's things at with her? Like, what's up with that? Like, I want to know, like, because that's, like, I don't know, like, if you are in Hollywood and stuff and it's like shit going on, like, you busting, running your mouth, um I feel like that can kind of, like, if she's not careful, I feel like she can fuck with the wrong people to where they'll blackball her, or kind of make sure that she's not getting the recognition. If she doesn't know how to shut her mouth and keep things hidden into herself, somebody is, like, gonna undermine her or something. Like, you can't be revealing, things that aren't pretty to the media, like certain stuff, especially with certain celebrities, and especially when it comes to people's relationships, like, you're dishing dirt. Because in a way, she might have, was bragging a little bit, like, oh, I was hanging out with Beyonce and Jay-Z, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, you're kind of revealing something that maybe the public doesn't really need to know, unless that's something that they want to share. Like, okay, I'm having marital problems. She's already been there, done that. So for the comedians, like, Beyonce's already been there and done that and shared her situation, at least, artistically. We don't really know if it's real, if it's PR, but let's just say, it's not up to you. It could definitely fuck with her coins. Like, if you don't shut your mouth, obviously, as the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like she's in a good space right now financially, career-wise. She keeps kind of, like, literally messing with the beehive, like, fucking with it, you're gonna get stung and somebody's gonna stab you behind your back or kind of, like, blackball you. That's just the vibe. You need to keep things hidden. As a high priestess, you need to shut your mouth. That's the vibe I'm getting from that. Um, so yeah, where is Beyonce at with all of this? Where is she at with Sanaya? Where is she at with Tiffany? Where is Beyonce at with Sanaya Lathan? And where is she with Tiffany? Okay. No hard feelings. I feel like I feel like when it comes to that, she knows that she was going through something at the time. The Wheel of Fortune keeps going, keeps coming out. So I feel like she knows that wherever she was at the time was not at, she wasn't in a good space then emotionally. I feel like she's accepted an apology from her. Maybe at the time she wasn't willing to, maybe back then, but I feel like she's past it. She's not looking at it in that way. She might even be looking at it as like, this is all about business, or not that the situation is about business, but getting over it for the sake of business and for my public image. I'm not gonna hold that against you. I'm not getting nothing going on between her and Jay-Z, like Sanaa Lathan or anything. I feel like Beyonce just kind of felt some type of way about some woman in her face, and knowing Sanaa Lathan's history, if it's in fact true that she messes with married men, then of course I can see being a little territorial. And whatever her man, if he's someone that you gotta watch, I kind of get that. So I feel in a sense that she's past that. She's not focused on it. She's not hung up on it for the sake of her coins and her career. She's not. It's not that big of a deal to her. She's forgiven her. It is what it is. When it comes to Tiffany though, she's barking up the wrong tree. I feel like that's how she's saying it. Um, like, you're messing with my money, or I can mess with your money. She's very defensive about her public image. On an emotional level, it's like, I get a level of trust, or she trusted you, or she let you in her circle or something. Like, it's like you're fucking with my money type of thing. Like, I have to protect this. And being possibly a bit like upset with her, because there was some sort of level of trust in there, or some sort of like comfortability. I have a hard time with pronunciation, but a level of comfortability to allow her in that space. So for her to do that, it's kind of like, you're messing with my money. That's how I'm seeing it. Like, that's how I'm seeing it. Like, you're messing with my money. She's hella defensive. She's probably already said something to her, text message her, hit her up or something. I get that. I'm going to clarify this, though. I get that she's probably already hit Beyonce up or apologized, or Beyonce hit her up. Yeah, but I feel like it's on a friendship level, though. I feel like she is a little bit aggravated. Um, but I am getting something like, it's all good, or coming from a friend or girlfriend, there is communication involved, or there's been some sort of back and forth conversation between either her and Tiffany, Beyonce and Tiffany, or between, you know, management or something like that. But there's definitely been communication. I feel like she's gonna choose not to associate herself with Tiffany anymore, though. Like, that's done. She's probably already said that too. But it's kind of like out of respect of her career, but there's no hard feelings with the Six of Cups and Three of Cups. No hard feelings, though. But it's just for the sake of, like, okay, you kind of disrespected me. You kind of crossed the line. Because I feel like she knows that she had her back. Because she even said, like, who do I got to whoop? I got to beat somebody's ass at the party. Because somebody bit Beyonce's. I feel she knows that she's coming from a good space. But I'm the queen bee. I got to protect my brands. I can't have you coming out here running your damn mouth, blowing the whistle on every damn body, actually. So that's where that's at. That's what I'm picking up intuitively from the cards. I'm sure these readings, like, somebody or multiple people will get on this or already have done it. It's a hot topic. I usually like to do celebrity readings when it's something going on. So it's kind of for me, entertainment purposes only. But yeah, if you guys are interested in your own personal readings, hit me up. You guys can check out in the description box. My website is in the description box. If you guys are looking for quick mini readings, you guys can hit me up on Instantgo mobile app. If you guys have, would you like an emergency reading, a full in-depth one, you guys can also purchase one with me. If you guys check out my website, be sure to sign up on my blog to purchase out. You guys can also follow me on social media. Much love to you guys as always. Peace.